This is your home for the Broncos. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Busher, though, with the rebound. She'll go right back up with it. Gets contact and the foul. Final seconds of this first quarter. Three on the way by Herman. Big three to close out the first. Over to Schultz. Nearly stolen away it is. Miller throw it out for Gaw. Gaw being trailed. Hudson elevates and lays it in. Why he didn't shoot that, I don't know. Bruce will go from way down. Oh, baked it in! Yeah. Baked it in! My God. How about them apples? Wow.
It's time for the Broncos on your home for Spring Hill High School Athletics. Spring Hill Sports Live.
My name is Dr. Claire Strode. I'm the owner and orthodontist here at Strode Orthodontics. You may run into me out at the soccer fields or out on the baseball diamonds. The things that I love most about orthodontics are when patients tell me how much they enjoy their smile and how much more confidence they have after having their treatment. We love serving the families and people here in South Johnson County and also surrounding areas. And I look forward to serving you and your family.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Buy one Sonic Smasher and get another free. That's right, buy one hand-smashed Angus beef Sonic Smasher and get another free. It's the dual threat quarterback of burger deals. Buy one, get one free in the Sonic app.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
I've been doing real estate for 8 years now, and we've run across clients where they're interested in land, but then what do we do with it? Well, what do you want to do with it?
There's a lot of pressure on individuals now to make those decisions quickly. And I think with our experience, with our backgrounds, we know how to work with the cities and how to work with the contractors to make it a smoother process for the buyer.
So if you're looking for real estate
Or land planning services,
contact us today at epre.biz.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
My experience at Strode Orthodontics was amazing. Like most people who had their first round of braces, I forgot to wear my retainer and so therefore had crooked teeth. I got engaged this year. I wanted straight teeth for my wedding, and so Dr. Strode was able to give me Invisalign, and now I have the straight smile that I've always wanted. We're gonna get such a welcoming experience here. The day of my wedding, I'm not going to be scared to take pictures. Now I can finally be confident with my smile on that big day.
Find whole body wellness with Sozo Chiropractic in downtown Spring Hill. Relax and recharge with medical grade infrared. Experience natural relief with dry needling and acupuncture. Or try stem wave therapy, a cutting edge option for pain relief and healing. Whether it's you, your kids, or your family, Sozo Chiropractic is here to help you feel your best. Visit us at 102 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-0010. Sozo Chiropractic. Relax, restore, and live well.
Jaden Kistner will look to face a Chieftain lineup that has been very consistent so far this year. Currently sits at 4 wins and no losses, coming off back-to-back doubleheader wins against Turner and then Maranatha back on Tuesday in dominant fashion. As Madison Morris will be behind the dish. Last visit in the circle for Kistner and her side. Maslack put off also will be the 3-2 up. Kaylin Weehee, if anyone, is on for the Chieftains. It's time for our first pitch presented by Dan the Tailor Man. High quality suits for a price that you can afford. And Maslack, first pitch swings, fouls it off right to the back fence. Maslack, one of 3 Chieftains in this lineup. They'll play at a 4-year university, committed to Park, actually. Comes off a phenomenal wrestling campaign, which was her first season after playing 3 years of basketball. First pitch, next one upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. Maslack's head coach, Adam Ludwin, was named one of the East coaches in the Kansas Shrine Duels that happened last Saturday. That one lifted into right field. That's going to get down for extra bases. Maslack is hard around second. She wants 3. And the throw in, she'll slide in safely. It's a leadoff triple for the Chieftains. And there's the offensive firepower we've been talking about. Leadoff triple for the Chieftains as in steps in Kylie Putoff. Also will play at Park University. First one outside for ball 1. So far the count, 2 balls and 1 strike on total for Kistner. Has thrown now her 5th pitch and it's fouled off. Counted a ball and a strike. Putoff was honorable mention all conference last year. Putoff lays down a bunt. They'll throw her out, but Emerson Maslack comes in to score, and Tonganoxie will have a 1-0 early lead off the sacrifice bunt from Kylie Putoff. And steps in Farrah Halsa. First one in for a strike. Halsa at second base today. Another one for Coach Loomis's lineup that will play at a 4-year university. She is committed to Baker. 1 ball, 1 strike, even count. Also coming off a 2nd-team Frontier League season. That one high, but she'll cut on and miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Caden, it's hard to replace the talent that Spring Hill lost this year, especially Kistner's counterpart in Jaylee White, who is playing at the Division I level at the University of Central Arkansas. And several others sprinkled in. You had Campbell Murmis, who played behind the dish, as also will go down swinging. There's 2 down. Nora Burrell, Ellie Ruffin, just a few to name. Combined 6 seniors the Broncos lost compared to when you have 6 seniors on this roster as well this year. So far just one is committed to play ball at the next level. First one low and out. Great take from Kaylin Weehee, who will play third base here in game 1. second team all-conference. Chieftains had 5 all-conference mentions. Next one high, swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Aubrey Prickett will be on deck as the designated player. He will be late on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kistner looking for back-to-back punch-outs. Trying to escape an inning that the Chieftains offense crafted beautifully to get ahead 1-0. He fouls it off the mask. Stays alive at a 1-2 count. And Caden, I know it was kind of a question whether we'd play today or not, and it was all due to the heaping amounts of rain we had. But field's dried up and we're out here and ready. Weehee again fouls off. Next offering from Kistner. This will be the 6th pitch between Kistner and Weehee. Sixth pitch between Kistner and Weehee. Here it is, another foul ball. 3 in a row. Will be waiting for pitch number 7. Quite the battle for Kistner's 4th batter she's faced so far in this top half of the first. And Weehee cuts on and missed. It's a drop third strike. Morris will complete the play to Clark. And that's how we end this first inning. Kylie Punoff sacrifices an out to score in Maslack. Chieftains up 1-0 after half an inning. We'll head to the home half of the first when we come back.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Bottom half of the first as the Chieftains will have the arm of Solara Garcia. Solara Garcia, younger sister of Satiana Garcia, a four-year litter winner for the Chieftains program. She'll face Capri Olson to lead things off. First one high and out for ball 1. Capri, a varsity returner last year for Coach Kotzer's squad. Shows bunt, but does not pull back in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. The next one just barely outside and missed. 2 balls and a strike. And Coach Kotzer, probably one of the most animated coaches in a good way. He's always very vocal, very leader-oriented. This one grounded to second, and the quick flip to first in time. Quick play from Halsa to Baldock to retire Olson 1 down. And steps in the pitcher, Jaden Kistner. Great pitch from Garcia to get ahead 0-1. Kistner's 16 plate appearances, batting .667. Coming off a split against Shawnee Mission East, and then they lost to DeSoto 7-8. And that one slapped into left field, and that'll drop down. It's a one-out single for Kistner and the Broncos to put themselves on the base paths to start off their home half of the first. And for Kistner, that's her 9th hit of the season. First pitch in for a strike. This is Olivia Fraley in the 3-hole. Fouls it off, starts off behind 0-2. Fraley, .353 average in 17 at-bats, .824 on-base percentage. 6 hits, only just 2 extra base hits. Scored 5 times, has driven in 2 runs. Throw back to first, and nothing doing. Only struck out twice, has not walked at all. Second team all-conference last season. That one in there for strike 3, and right at the top of the zone, Solara Garcia gets the strikeout. And there's 2 down for Haley Clark. And Clark will try and drive in the runner on first in Kistner. Starts off behind, 0-1. Garcia, this is her 3rd start, her 4th appearance this season. 3 hits, 1 run, none earned, 10 strikeouts, and no walks so far. Her and Aubrey Prickett have been a phenomenal 1-2 duo in the circle. Chopper to third. Weehee fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. And they'll strand the Broncos with a runner on and no runs across. We head to the second. Chieftains lead it 1-0 after 1.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Find whole body wellness with Sozo Chiropractic in downtown Spring Hill. Relax and recharge with medical grade infrared. Experience natural relief with dry needling and acupuncture. Or try stem wave therapy, a cutting edge option for pain relief and healing. Whether it's you, your kids, or your family, Sozo Chiropractic is here to help you feel your best. Visit us at 102 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-0010. Sozo Chiropractic. Relax, restore, and live well.
Whether you're trying...
Nice crowd on hand here at Spring Hill High School Activity Complex, or the Shack as we like to call it here in the Hill. First pitch in for a strike to Aubrey Prickett. Prickett, Garcia, Crane, and then Carson Platt if anyone to get on. Prickett would most likely be the Game 2 starting pitcher. One ball, one strike. Only the 8th plate appearance this season for Prickett, batting an even .500. Cuts through that one and misses. One ball, two strikes. Kistner had 17 pitches back in the first inning. This will be number 21 for her. Fouled off at the fence, and Prickett stays alive at a ball and two strikes. Two teams pitch differently. The Broncos have a flurry of gals they can pitch. Has a nice catch by Morris behind the dish for the first out as Prickett will go down swinging. There's the third strikeout of the day for Aubrey Prickett, 23 on the season for the senior. And now in is the pitcher, Solara Garcia. Garcia will swing and miss the first offering. Just missed outside, ball and a strike. Garcia in game 2 against Maranatha, 3 innings, just 2 hits and a run scored. Has struck out 5 in that game. She'll be behind on Kistner's next offering. Hitting wise, she was walked twice and scored in 3 runs. One, two in there for strike 3. Kistner's on a roll. That's 4 in the ball game for her, and there's 2 down. And will be the left fielder, Charlie Crane. Kistner delivers in a first pitch strike. That's what Kistner has really been able to excel at. It's the first pitch strike. And check swing, that'll be popped up in the infield, and under it to make the catch is Alexa Bachler for out number 3. That's a 1-2-3 second for the Chieftains offense. Broncos will have their turn to try and tie it up when we come back.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2015. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Bottom of the second, even got some fans in the outfield here. Back here at the shack, Brenda Bolin, Ken Carvajo back here with you. Kaylin Pearson to lead things off. One ball, one strike. Of course, we got to be present as the Broncos won another regional championship last year, right here at home. defeated Leavenworth in a run roll 15-0, and then they defeated St. James in a close one to make it back to the state champion, or the state tournament. Is that one into center field and a leadoff single. So it's another runner again aboard for the Broncos. Now's not a time to leave him stranded. And then is Lindley Vaughn. That one opposite field foul. That one bunted. Perfect defense to take care of Lindley Vaughn. There's one down. That's a great eye for the first offering to Alexa Bachler. Bachler will swing and miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Last season for the Broncos here in the Frontier League. They'll join the UKC after the conclusion of this school year. One lined it short for 1, and the Broncos will be doubled up right there. And that's how we end this bottom half of the second. Broncos leave 1 stranded. We head to the third. It's still 1-0. Chieftains lead it. Carson Platt to lead things off for the Chieftains as we enter here in the bottom of the third. It's still 1-0 Tonganoxie lead. Knew this would be a good matchup. Platt, dribbler to Kistner, has to field it quickly and it gets thrown away. Platt wants 2 and she'll be in there standing. And time called as Coach Kotzer will talk things over. And now the umpires will see. I'll see if it hit her foot. Might be the ruling. Did she step out of the box? So it'll officially go in the book as an E1. one in for a strike to Lila Carlton. Back to the top of the order with Maslak. Bunt placed beautifully, and she is out as call it foul, actually. Got it 0-2. Foul due to the bat moving it. So count out 0-2 now. Got Carson Platt aboard second. Maslak down 0-2. To Maslak, who tripled her first time up, was able to be brought in by Putoff. That one misses outside, ball and 2 strikes. So batter interference will be. Carlton is out, and there's one down. Maslak in a 1-2. This one popped up. Wind will carry it foul aplenty. It'll be brought in by Clark, and there's 2 down. And steps in, Putoff, had the sacrifice bunt. Try and add a second RBI to her day. First pitch swings and misses. Putoff batting .667 in our 12th plate appearance. Quickly down 0-2. Has 4 hits on the season and driven in 5 total on the season. This is an 0-2. Kistner's out for an in for strike 3. The Chieftains will strand 1 as Kistner has her 5th strikeout of the day. We move to the bottom half of the 3rd. It's 1-0. Chieftains still in front.
My name is Dr. Claire Strode. I'm the owner and orthodontist here at Strode Orthodontics. You may run into me out at the soccer fields or out on the baseball diamonds. The things that I love most about orthodontics are when patients tell me how much they enjoy their smile and how much more confidence they have after having their treatment. We love serving the families and people here in South Johnson County and also surrounding areas. And I look forward to serving you and your family.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a 3rd-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
First pitch from Garcia here in the 3rd is in for a strike. As we're back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Brenda Bull and Ken Carbajo back here with you. I'd like to thank our Tonganoxie Sports Live viewers for joining us here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Olivia Dyer here in the 8th spot in the lineup, and cuts and misses at a ball and 2 strikes. Garcia stranded 1 runner at least for Broncos in this game. And that one into left center field, and that'll drop into the grass. Around second is Dyer, and they're gonna gun her down. Huge play is Dyer, a little aggressive on the base paths. He's gonna test the Chieftains defense and was thrown out at second, 1 down. First pitch low for ball 1. This is Perry Wagner, the junior. Wagner late on that one. Ball and a strike here in the 3rd. Go back to the top of the order with Capri Olson if anyone gets on. To the back fence, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Of course, I like to call this my personal rivalry game. As a Tonganoxie grad myself, my mom is Spring Hill grad herself, and been working across both these channels for a few years now. This one lifted into center. Under it to make the catch is Carson Platt, and there's 2 down. So a single with an out for Dyer, and then Wagner to fly out to center. Broncos quickly down to the last out here in the 3rd, and Olson are starting off swinging. Grounded out to Farrah-Halser, first time up at second. Ball 1 strike. Olson pokes that to short. And a brilliant play to end the inning is Maslak to perfectly read it. Broncos go down 1-2-3 here in the 3rd. We move to the 4th. It's still 1-0. Visiting team leads it.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
First Auction Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing.
Top of the 4th here in Spring Hill. First pitch to Farrah-Halser, low and out for ball 1. Also, Weehee Prickett the next 3 for Tonganoxie here and the visiting side of the 4th. That right there, Kistner's 40th pitch of her outing. Done phenomenally well, 5 strikeouts, only giving up 1 run. And that one flied into deep left field. And back to make the catch is Vaughn for round number 1. So 1 down for Kalen Weehee. Weehee had a tough battle against Kistner, but would be on the losing end of that. Struck out on 7 pitches. Want to start to Weehee, very talented junior. Counted a ball and a strike. Second team all conference. Weehee flies that into foul territory, and at the fence is Clark, but it's out of play as it hits the fence. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes. Plays basketball in the winter as well. Was part of Coach Austin Eckert's sub-state championship team that unfortunately just fell short in that sub-state championship, but performed really well around the talented core of seniors. Of course, both these teams unfortunately fell in the sub-state championship this year as well. Now one high and upstairs. Weehee battles from a 1-2 to a full count at 3-2. Kistner's not given up a leadoff hit in the last 2 innings. Although Chieftains have been aboard to lead off 2 out of the 3 times, and Weehee will go down swinging. 2 up, 2 down for the Broncos side here in the 4th as Aubrey Prickett will step in. One fouled back to the fence. Did you just jump, Caden? Doesn't have a mic due to we don't have it attached, the right attachment to the board, so he's wearing headphones, but you can hear him a little bit. And that one ripped foul. That's going to leave the facility. Count it 0-2. Down to the final strike of the 4th. Kistner fires. One low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kistner not giving up a run since the 1st. Looking for her second 1-2-3 inning of the game. And she'll get that as Prickett goes down swinging. 7 strikeouts for Kistner through 4 innings of work. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's still 1-0. Chieftains in front.
Auction Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing.
I've been doing real estate for 8 years now, and we've run across clients where they're interested in land, but then what do we do with it? Well, what do you want to do with it?
There's a lot of pressure on the individuals now to make those decisions quickly. And I think with our experience, with our backgrounds, we know how to work with the cities and how to work with the contractors to make it a smoother process for the buyer.
So if you're looking for real estate
or land planning services,
contact us today at epre.biz.
Kistner up to bat here in the fourth to lead things off. Kistner, Fraley, and Clark. Pearson, if anyone gets on. And that one lifted into center field. And Carson Platt ranges over to make the catch, one down. There's one down for Olivia Fraley. First pitch outside. Fraley struck out on 4 pitches. Solara Garcia's only strikeout of the game so far. Her defense has been incredible today as Garcia forces a foul ball. Ball on a strike. That one popped up high in the infield. Baldock under it, makes the catch, 2 down. Two up, 2 down, and Solara Garcia looking to make it 3 straight 1-2-3 innings for the Chieftains in this phenomenal defense. As Haley Clark, the first baseman, will step in, grounded out to end the first inning. That one flied out of the park and fell. Clark grounded to Weehee. 18th plate appearance, batting .333 with a .312 on base percentage so far. Even counted a ball and a strike. That's 5 hits, which ranked her 4th headed into today's doubleheader. That one line. Maslak can make the play. She does. Maslak couldn't get it out of the air, but still was able to make the grab and the throw to first in time. And the Chieftains defense has held Spring Hill to 4 straight scoreless innings. We move to the 5th, still 1-0 here in Spring Hill.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Hounds Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time.
Here in the 5th. First one in for ball 1. Top of the 5th. Red Bull and Ken Carvajo back here with you. Quick 2-0 start to Solara Garcia. Struck out on 4 pitches, back to lead off the second inning, or the second strikeout of the second. Quickly to 3-0, great location from Kistner. Just a little bit low and out, 3-0, again the count. Kistner will try and work back ahead, work back in this count. Garcia shows bunt, pulls away, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Solar Garcia will reach first base via the 4-pitch walk, and Charlie Crane to step in. And they'll look to go for a courtesy runner. I believe that is number 9, in which that... Excuse me, that's number 2. That's Addison O'Hare, who will be on first base. Crane lays down a bunt, throw to first in time, and they'll throw back to second, but it's out of the glove. So one down and runner in scoring position. And steps in Carson Platt. First pitch in for a strike to Carson Platt, the center fielder. Would reach second via the error on Jaden Kistner. So far, the only error that either team's committed today. Be left stranded, the only runner the Chieftains have left stranded aboard today. 0-2 the count. Seven strikeouts today for Kistner. Has had a strikeout every inning. That one poked right to Clark for one, on to second, and that one out of the glove of Fraley. Two off, two down, right place, right time for Haley Clark to retire Carson Platt, and in steps in Lila Carlton. Carlton is out on batter interference due to her own bat. It was not her. It was her bat, in fact. As Carlton cuts on and misses the first offer in from Kistner. 0-1 start. Carlton misses through 0-2. Driven in 3 runners so far this year. Huge RBI chance to put the lead at 2. That one gets away from Morris, and O'Hare will stay put. Not sure if she kind of second-guessed herself or missed the sign, but she stays put at second. Is O'Hare. 1-2 count to Lila Carlton. That one low and in. Count moves even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kistner looking for her 8th punch out today. Season at 27 strikeouts. And gets her 8th punch out today, as Carlton will go down swinging, and that's how we end the 5th inning of game 1. We head to the 6th. It's still 1-0. Chieftains in front. You're watching Broncos softball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5360.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Bottom of the 5th here for the Broncos. Their chance to try and tie this game. Pearson, Vaughn, Bachler, and then Dyer if anyone gets on the DP. 2-0. Pearson had a leadoff single back in the 2nd, but unfortunately it would be doubled up on the 6-3 double play. Opposite field and fouled off. 2 balls and a strike. To try and get our camera back on with the ball strikes out. One high from Garcia, 3-1. Garcia's not had to do much. Her defense has been phenomenal. Just 1 strikeout for Solara through 4 innings of work. No runs allowed at all. That one right to second, and Halsa right there to make the catch. 1 down. Almost looked like it had a lot of backspin on that kid. So 1 down for Lindley Vaughn, lefty-righty. Vaughn will start off behind 0-1. Popped out to Galen Weehee back in the 2nd. Ball 1 strike. Garcia's worked 3 straight 1-2-3 innings for the Chieftains side. Right to second, Halsa, back-to-back putouts, 2 down. It's been nothing but pure dominance for the freshman Solara Garcia. First one outside to Bachler. Lined out to Maslack on the double play ball. And way behind is Bachler. Solara Garcia pulled the string there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Couldn't ask for a better game than right now if you're Coach Loomis in her 2nd season. Just missed outside, put off, trying to frame it back in. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one, quickly to 2-2. Garcia a strike closer to her 2nd punch out today. Garcia has only given up 1 run that was not earned to her name this year. And their runs scored in order, 15-15, 19-19. That one high flyer into right field. That's going to get down for extra bases. Bachler around second, digging for 3. The throw in, not in time. 2-out triple for Alexa Bachler. Puts the tying run 60 feet away. A massive hit for the Broncos, a much needed one. It's only the 4th hit given up by Garcia today. And then steps in Olivia Dyer. So the freshman Alexa Bachler delivering a big extra base hit, and now Dyer hits that one into left center, and that one's going to get by Charlie Crane. Stand-up RBI double for Olivia Dyer, and we're tied at 1. We'll look to go to a pinch runner or a courtesy runner. Thank you. All right, so 2 changes for the Broncos. Morgan Hinton will be the courtesy runner at second for Olivia Dyer, and Keely Rodden will pinch hit here for Perry Wagner. And Keely. Yeah, Morgan Hinton just coming off a Schreindl's appearance, won her match actually for the East Side, a dominant or a very close victory for the East Side. And Keely Rodden just saw in the basketball season. Ball and a strike. She'll pinch hit for Perry Wagner, who's in right field. Comes from a very uber talented family. Count even at a ball and a strike to Rodden. On the ground to short. Maslack fields it. Throw to Baldock in time. And the Broncos will tie it up. We're all tied up at 1 as we head to the 6th here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
My experience at Strode Orthodontics was amazing. Like most people who had their first round of braces, I forgot to wear my retainer and so therefore had crooked teeth. I got engaged this year. I wanted straight teeth for my wedding, and so Dr. Strode was able to give me Invisalign, and now I have the straight smile that I've always wanted. We're gonna get such a welcoming experience here. The day of my wedding, I'm not going to be scared to take pictures. Now I can finally be confident with my smile on that big day.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
We're here in the 6th, new ball game. 1-1 all. First pitch fouled off. Maslack steps in for the 3rd time today. Maslack put off Halso. Weehee if anyone gets on. That's going to hit her. Second time Maslack will reach base today. And will step in Kylie Putoff. They put off. Sacrifice bunt and a strikeout. She'll bunt here again, and it's foul. That one low and out. Maslack takes off for second and in safely. Counted a ball and a strike. Put off bunts again, and it's foul. Maslack for her, that's stolen base number 4 on the season. One ball, 2 strikes to put off. Kistner delivers, and it's fouled off. We'll do it again. The ball on 2 strikes. This will be the 5th pitch coming up. Another RBI chance for Putoff. Similar situation, and that one fouled off. Watch out, baseball. That one is skying over everybody. It's another 1-2 count coming up. Delivery and Putoff behind. There's the first out. 9th strikeout for Jaden Kistner today. And Coach Kotzer will head to the circle. It'll all be on approach on how they take care of Hulsa and Weehee, who are 3 and 4 in the lineup. Chieftains have that runner in Maslack in scoring position. Stole her 4th base. Dangerous situation for the Broncos. The Chieftains knocking on the door to take the lead right back. They had the lead since the first inning when Maslack had a stand-up triple and then put off with the sacrifice bunts. Lengthy visit for Coach Kotzer as his sign will exit the circle visit. Then steps in Farrah Hulsa. Also for 2 of the strikeout and a flyout today. Struck out on 4 pitches and then flew out to left fielder and Lindley Vaughn. That one misses outside. As Morris will ask the umpire where that one missed. Chieftains haven't had a runner stranded since last inning when O'Hare was stranded back at second base. Future Baker Wildcat trying to capitalize on a big opportunity. That one cut on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes now the count. How aggressive do you want to be at the plate if you're Farrah Hulsa? Two outs to work with for the Chieftains. Hulsa lines that one foul. Team aggressive in the counts we've seen so far. He had put off last at bat. Fouled off 2 straight pitches from Kistner to be able to stay alive before she would go down striking out. Big challenge for Kistner today as Hulsa will go down swinging. And there's the 10th punch out for Jaden Kistner today, and there's 2 down. Kaylin Weehee steps in with 2 down. He's been a very persistent hitter today. Struck out on more than 4 pitches. Struck out on 7 back her first time up. And struck out on 6 her second time up in the 4th. Starts behind 0-1. I think Kistner, if you can get under 100 pitches against this team, I think he'd be really satisfied as Clark, perfect jump off her position, fouls it off. Counted 0-2. Four-time Kistner's punched out 2 batters in an inning. And a foul ball at watch out baseball as it bounces off the top of the dugout. It's another 0-2 coming up to Weehee. Again, 4 innings out of the 5 we played so far. Kistner's had 2 or more strikeouts, looking for a 3 strikeout inning. And won't get that quite yet. That one low and out. He's not struck out at all this season up until today. Only 2 strikeouts total for this Chieftains offense. And Weehee lines that foul up the third base side. A few feet away from staying fair, and that would have easily probably scored Maslack from second base. We're going to be on the 6th pitch of this battle between Kistner and Weehee. And a lengthy 7-pitch battle back in the first. Kistner's won both against Weehee today. Can she be the difference? Check swing. Did not go around. And Coach Kotzer cannot believe it. Number 7 between Kistner and Weehee. Deuces Wild on the board. And Weehee fouls it off. We'll go to 8 pitches. Most pitches Kistner's had to throw today in an at-bat, and the second most was 7. So here's another 2-2. Low and outside. Count is now full, 3-2. Patient offensive approach for the Chieftains really paying off here. We'll go to the 9th pitch. Kistner looking for 3 punch outs against Weehee today. The 3-2. Low for ball 4. 9 pitches later, there's 2 or more for the Chieftains as it's going to be Aubrey Prickett due up. Two on and 2 down to second. That'll be fielded by Fraley for out number 3. Chieftains strand 2 as we head to the bottom half of the 6th. We're all square at 1 apiece. Here at the Shack, you're watching Broncos softball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
After the big battle between Kistner and this Chieftains lineup, Kistner will escape. It's back to the top of the order with Olson. Kistner is due up second, and then Fraley. Haley Clark, if anyone's due up. So top of the order for the Broncos here in the 6th. Slara Garcia back to work in the circle. Been a pitcher's duel at the finest. Olson sharply past Weehee into left field. And it's a leadoff single for Capri Olson, her first base hit of the day. And steps in Jaden Kistner. Just the 3rd time today the Broncos have had a leadoff hit in this game. We'll see that Kistner did go around. She falls behind 0-1. Kistner 1 for 2 with a single and a flyout. Was left stranded at first back in the 1st inning. Kistner bunts. Garcia fields it. Throw to first in time. They'll move the runner over to second. And Coach Kotzer making sure that Kistner knows that was the right decision right there. So Olivia Fraley with Capri Olson at second base. That one flied into left, Crane under it, and makes the catch, 2 down. Haley Clark in the cleanup spot today. First one in for a strike from Garcia. Clark has grounded out twice. The first time from Weehee to Weehee, and then the second time was to Maslak. Both those at-bats on the 3rd pitch. And this one to Maslak, bobbled at short. And no play will be made, as it's the first error in the book on the Chieftains today. Runners will be on the corners with 2 down. And first pitch swinging from Pearson. That gets away from Maslak into left field. And the Broncos have the lead for the first time today. Time called as Coach Loomis now to the circle to talk things over with her squad. We'll see how they ruled it via the official score. We have 2, of course. And they will rule it an E6. Lindley Vaughn, that one missed outside. Pop out and a ground out today, the day for Lindley Vaughn. Broncos their first lead of the day and 2 aboard. And Vaughn, hard ground ball into center field. That's going to get down. In to score is Clark. The throw to third, not going to be in time. RBI single for Lindley Vaughn, and the Broncos played another. It's 3-1. No, it'd be a single with the advance on the throw. Start to Alexa Bachler. Two-0. Bachler line out in a triple today. Scored the first run of the day for the Broncos. 2 balls and a strike. Broncos will hand the Chieftains down to their final 3 outs next time. Watch out, baseball again. That one off the fence. It'll drop to the ground. And Deucer. This is wild, and the situation could be wild on contact. And this one skied into center field. And back to make the catch is Platt for out number 3. Broncos point 2. They take the lead for the first time today. 3 more outs can secure a Game 1 victory. Their first conference game of the season. You're watching Broncos softball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2015. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Find whole body wellness.
Here in the top of the 7th, we'd like to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, and Michael Grant at Farnborough Financial Services. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit my 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. Brendan Bolin, Caden Carbajo back here with you. Stewart eye for the Chieftains here in Game 1. 2-run spurt for the Broncos. Olsen and Clark scoring the 2 runs in this one in the last inning. Solara Garcia, Charlie Crane, Carson Platt, Lila Carlton if anyone gets on. The ball on a strike. Garcia struck out and walked today. We'll see Carson O'Hare if she is able to reach. Garcia is behind on that one. 1 ball, 2 strike. Garcia looking for her first hit today. Kistner has breezed through these 6 innings with 10 punch-outs. Make it 11 as Kistner retires Garcia. 1 down and 2 to go as Charlie Crane will step in. And Kistner's 11, a season high for her this year. Crane fouls off the first offering from Kistner. Pop out and a ground out today. And that one into center field, but what a catch from Pearson. Kaylin Pearson diving for that one and makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And a career-high 11 strikeouts for Jaden Kistner. That one lined to short and grabbed by Olsen. And the Broncos take game 1, 3-1 our final. Chieftains offense, patient and persistent, but the Broncos were able to stack the fight. And a 2-run 6 propelled them to victory. We'll step aside for our post-game show here in just a moment.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
First Auction Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Kansas City Chiefs and the University of Kansas Cancer Center are at the top of their game. Both organizations know excellence comes through their actions. It's about giving support and collaborating together. It's providing comfort and leadership to forge the path to success. The University of Kansas Cancer Center cares for you in every moment, no matter how small. Learn more at kucancercenter.org.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Here in our post-game show presented by Elliott Insurance Group. And Elliott Group, they believe building strong relationships with their clients and their communities is the best way to serve the both. Top stores throughout the area and online at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. Well, the Broncos take this one. Final score of 3-1. Broncos with 3 runs on 7 hits with 1 error. And the Chieftains with just 1 run on 1 hit with 2 errors. Kistner is able to get the win with a pitch count at 94. 11 strikeouts, a season high, and I believe that's a career high as well for Kistner. Punched down 11 today. An impressive showing for the senior starter who you have to take a step up from, being the second counterpart to the White and Kistner punt duo. But Kistner, an impressive showing, gets the win. As the Broncos above 500 at 3-2. The Chieftains being handed their first loss of the season. They fall to 4-1. We'll step aside for game 2. In about half an hour, you're watching Broncos softball. Spring Hill Sports Live. here on Spring Hill Sports Live, getting ready and set to start game 2. Alexa Backler to be in the circle for the Broncos in this second game of our doubleheader. First pitch high and in for a strike. Swarm right there. Count moves to 0-2. Swung on in the air into left field, and Vaughn had a bit of a stumble. Maslak will be in safely to second. Kylie Putoff will step in. Apologize for our technical difficulty as our camera cut out on us. Trying to work to get that back on. There we are, we're back on. Putoff bunts. It's a beauty. Play to first. Got her in time to play home. She's in safely. Another sacrifice bunt for Putoff will get Maslak home. Chieftains already working another run in the first inning. Farrah also steps in. Also for 2 strikeouts and a fly out in game 1. Count moves to a ball and a strike. One, chopped to third. Dyer throw to first in time, 2 down. Jam shot, and it'll go foul and out of play. Start down 0-1 in the count. 2 strikeouts and a walk her day in game 1. Battled in both her at-bats. 1 high and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. Missed inside, they say. 2-1. That was just in, but call inside. Freshman deals. Chopped to third. And Dyer another putout to end the first inning for the Broncos. Chieftains score 1. They lead it again early. 1-0. We head to the bottom half of the first.
Find whole body wellness with Sozo Chiropractic in downtown Spring Hill. Relax and recharge with medical grade infrared. Experience natural relief with dry needling and acupuncture. Or try stem wave therapy, a cutting edge option for pain relief and healing. Whether it's you, your kids, or your family, Sozo Chiropractic is here to help you feel your best. Visit us at 102 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-0010. Sozo Chiropractic. Relax, restore, and
back here, Spring Hill Sports Live. Here in the bottom half of the first. Skylar Shepard, the actual pitcher in game two. My apologies. Capri Olson to lead things off. Aubrey Prickett's in the circle for the Chieftains here in game two. 7 innings of work and her now third start. On 2 hits, no runs, none earned, no walks, and 18 strikeouts. Capri 1 for 3 of the runs scored. Had a single back in the 6th inning where the Broncos played at 2. Olson fouls it off. Count goes 0-2. .63 degrees in Spring Hill, feels like 58. Winds blowing up to 17 miles per hour from the west. Olson bunts it, and it goes foul. Again, count still at no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming up. That one high. Misses. Coach Kotzer saying nothing like a little chin music there, huh? 1-2. Broncos looking to respond as the Chieftains played an early run on outside 2-2. Broncos softball embracing the black in their uniforms. They haven't seen much black in any uniform, any sports team since about, late teens, like early, I think 2019. The football team had black in their uniforms. They had a black helmet, I believe. It's back whenever Bryce Kessler was the broadcaster for the Broncos. Year one of Spring Hill Sports Live, in fact, yes. And a gritty win for Capri Olson. She's on with a leadoff walk. count, nobody down. This is to the second baseman, Olivia Fraley. Pitch out, nothing doing. 2-0. Keeping an eye on Capri Olson. Olson stolen 2 bases this year, grounded to third. He fires the first in time, 2 down. Or 1 down, excuse me. Advance Capri Olson to second, so runner in scoring position and 2 outs to work with for the Broncos. Skylar Shepard. Throw down to second, nothing doing. Scally went 1 for 3, scored a run. Had a triple back in the 5th inning. It's in a 1-2 count. That one upstairs, 2-2. Crucial pitch from Prickett, and it's in there for strike 3. And there's 2 down. Haley Clark, the cleanup hitter, getting in at first base today. One outside, put off, keeping a close eye on Capri Olson at second. Clark reached on an error, had an RBI in the last game as well. A little dribbler played by Maslack, laser beam throw, not in time. Infield single puts runners on the corners with 2 down. Two down, runners on the corners. The Broncos, their chance to respond back. Crucial first inning. Oh, and again, on upstairs. Kaylin Pearson made a spectacular catch. Go back to that 7th inning with 2 down. Ball on a strike. Pearson had finished 1 for 3. Did not score, but had been on base twice. Even counting against on 1-1 against Prickett. And Prickett will miss Ty Pearson 1-2. 200 feet all the way around here. The outfield. And Pearson looks at a third called strike. So Prickett will strand 2 for the Broncos. We move to the second. It's 1-0. Chieftains in front after 1.
Buy one Sonic Smasher and get another free. That's right, buy one hand-smashed Angus beef Sonic Smasher and get another free. It's the dual threat quarterback of burger deals. Buy one, get one free in the Sonic.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here as part of Fort Scott Community College's John Deere Tech program. Maybe you belong here as part of the perennial playoff-bound Greyhound baseball team. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Top of the second, and take a look at Skylar Shepard. Combined 8 innings pitched so far this year. He's allowed 9 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, 3 walks, and 9 strikeouts. He's left a combined 10 on base. Batting average against it, .273. He's pitched against DeSoto, where he gave up 6 hits and 3 runs, just 1 of them earned. It's Aubrey Prickett to step in. Pitch in for a strike. Prickett 0 for 3, struck out twice and grounded out to Olivia Fraley. Hard liner, that goes foul, that reaches the baseball field. Two way high and in. Count 1-2. Chieftains, after dropping their first game, want to secure a split today. Another liner that will reach the baseball field once again. She's able to straighten him out. It'd easily be a home run, but he's tested baseball twice today. 5th pitch of the at-bat between Shepard and Prickett. And Prickett pops this up. Shepard to make the catch, 1 down. Haley Reichman will get the start in game 2. First one in for a strike to Reichman, first call. Reichman and then Solara Garcia. The three due up here start the second. And Reichman pokes it foul. Was missed time there by Shepard. Into the off speed that time. Count at no balls and 2 strikes. Shepard's 0-2, line right to Clark, and there's 2 down. The hard liner and Neely Clark. Easy play for the first baseman. There's 2 down. And steps the freshman Solara Garcia. First pitch cuts and misses. It was high. Kind of starts at 0-1. Had a phenomenal outing in game 1 for the Chieftains, who unfortunately fell short, but Garcia had a phenomenal day. Just only got 1 strikeout, but was very efficient when trusting their defense. The Broncos to 4 scoreless innings to start off her debut. It's behind 1-2 in the count. Skylar Shepard looking for her first punch out. And Garcia pops it up, and that'll be over our heads and foul. We'll go to a 5th pitch in the at-bat. Shepard versus Garcia. Another 1-2 home. And chopped foul. Morris had it in her hand, but popped down. Another 1-2. Go to the 6th pitch of this at-bat. Chieftains offense able to strike first, but have not been able to strike back since. And Garcia is down via the K. First one of the day for Shepard and the Broncos. We move to the bottom of the 2nd. Broncos take down the Chieftains in order. We head to the home half the 2nd when we return.
As a 50th birthday present for myself, I went ahead and chose to get myself braces. I had braces when I was a kid, and I had not done the whole retainer routine that I was supposed to, and my teeth had gotten out of whack. So Strode Orthodontics was highly recommended to me. I came down here and immediately was impressed with the professionalness of the staff, as well as just the kindness and the happiness and the joy that's in this office. I knew that this is the place that I wanted to come. It had to be a good place, and this was a good place.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a 3rd-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since
So here we are here, the bottom of the 2nd. Camera once again is cut out on us. constant battle with this thing right now. Hope to get that camera back on for you here in just a moment. That one rounded right to Garcia, and she'll step on first for the out. One starts the bat. Grounded is short. Maslack, her throw in time. 2 down. That's Dyer down via the ground out. Lindley Vaughn. First one outside to her. And Vaughn skies that foul. Count moves to a ball and a strike. Able to foul it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, folks trying hard to get this camera back on. So hang tight with me for a second. One, 2, fouled off. We'll do it again. Another 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled off to the backstop. Another 1-2 from Prickett. That one chopped right to Prickett on the ground. Flipped to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Chieftains here in the second. Move to the third. 1-0. Chieftains still in front.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a...
Back here in the top half of the third, it's 1-0, Chieftains still in front. And folks, again, we're having some technical issues. Do apologize. We're working to get this back on and going. First pitch fouled off. Right to the fence. Charlie Crane leads off here in the third. Low and in, ball and a strike. Green went 0 for 3, a pop out and 2 lineouts. Game number 1. One count. And Crane lines that foul. That was a little just hook into foul territory into right field. Shepard is able to get her first punch out back in the 2nd inning. Kissner career high 11 strikeouts in game 1. Crane skies that into center, and under it is Pearson to make the catch, 1 down. Carson Platt in the 9th spot. Platt 0 for 3, reached on an error her first time up back in the 3rd in game 1. Snips in here again in the 3rd, and Platt fouls it off. Count quickly down 0-2. Platt will go down swinging on 3 pitches. 2 down, back to the top of the order with Maslak. Maslak, a leadoff double back in the 1st inning, come around to score off the sacrifice bunt from Kylie Putoff, back-to-back games. Starts ahead 1-0. That one lined into right field, and I'll drop down for a base hit. A 2-out knock for Maslak. A huge base hit that'll put her aboard first. Now Kylie Putoff is tasked of driving her in. Swing and a miss for strike 1, and the high throw not going to be there. Oh, they're going to get Maslak at second. And now they're going to talk about this. Oh, wait on the explanation. While we get that, take a break.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in
Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I've been doing real estate for 8 years now, and we've run across clients where they're interested in land, but then what do we do with it? Well, what do you want to do with it?
There's a lot of pressure on individuals now to make those decisions quickly.
Back here in the bottom of the third, we're trying to work through some technical difficulties right now. Live here from the Spring Hill Activities Complex in lovely Spring Hill, Kansas. Very windy and cold evening. More so, it's been fairly nice outside. It's just the wind that's making it a little chilly. And the first pitch in for a strike. 9-1-2 do it for the Broncos. Here in the third. Check swing and right to Garcia, one down. And back to the top of the order with Capri Olson. Olson chops it to second, throw to first in time, 2 down. Two down for Olivia Fraley. To Fraley, grounded out to Kaylin Wee, her first time up. Fouled back of the fence, ball and a strike. High and out, 2-1. That one jammed, and that one's gonna bloop into right center field, and it's a 2-out single for Olivia Fraley. Fraley's first hit of the day is a single, and it comes with 2 outs. A dire need to try and tie this game. One-0 start to Skylar Shepard. Quickly moved 2-0. Shepard struck out her first time up back in the first inning. And fans, I know you're worried about the condition of our broadcast. We are actually doing everything we can to try and get our camera back up and running. Shepard cuts and misses through that one. 2 balls and a strike. Great pitch from Prickett. A 2-1 high pitch, and Shepard misses on that. Count even at 2-2. 2-2, misses high. Says home plate umpire, count was full, 3-2. Two, swung on and missed. 3-2, swung on and missed, and the Broncos will strand one.
To make those decisions quickly. And I think with our experience and our backgrounds, we know how to work with the cities and how to work with the contractors to make it a smoother process for the buyer.
So if you're looking for real estate
or land planning services,
contact us today at epre.biz.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, preparing for a career in healthcare as part of Fort Scott Community College's nursing program. Or maybe you belong on stage as part of the Hounds band or theater department. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40.
And a great start for Putoff, who fouls off the first offering. Here in the top of the fourth. Still 1-0 Chieftains. Putoff is Putoff's first at bat. She was able to score in a run on a sacrifice bunt, and that one count moves to 0-2. Again, still trying to work through these technical difficulties we're facing as another 0-2 for Farrah Halsa coming up. That one skied in the air into left field, and that's going to be off the wall. Farrah Halsa's in standing with a double, and their camera is back on. Kaylin Weehee steps in. And Weehee rips that one into right field, but what a catch by Jaden Kistner, my goodness. There's one down. Down for Aubrey Prickett, who swings through that one and misses. On a strike to Prickett. Popped out to Skylar Shepard, her first time up. 1-1 inside, 2-1. In for a strike. Right down the middle from Shepard. Count even at 2-2. There's only 2 punch outs today for Skylar Shepard. Gonna go for 3 here. 2-2. Cut on and missed, and the drop third strike will be applied on Prickett. There's 2 down. Strikeout in the last 3 innings for Shepard. And then it's Haley Reichman. First one inside. Reichman lined out to Clark for the second out of the second inning. Baseball next door, 2-0 Broncos. In the top of the 4th. Here it's 1-0 visiting Chieftains here in the 4th as well. Top half of the 4th. Two low and in, 3-0 the count. Again, Farrah-Halsa at second and waiting. Shepard will ask for the sign again. Three-0 count. Shepard fires, and it's in for a strike. 3-0 gimme. Count moves to 3-1. From Shepard. That one chopped foul. And Reichman battled to a 3-0 and count now full 3-2. Chieftains stranded 1 back in the 3rd. Gonna try and avoid stranding 1 here in the 4th. Grounded to second. And Fraley throws to Clark in time for out number 3. Back-to-back innings with a runner stranded for the Chieftains. They still lead it 1-0 as we head to the bottom half of the 4th.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
bottom of the fourth. First one misses outside. Clark and Pearson, the next two due up for the Broncos. Rio to Clark. And quickly worked. 3-0 now, 3-1 on the gimme strike. Off the foot of Clark, so quickly to a full count. You can hear Coach Kotzer say you got to win it. 3-0 to a 3-2. Clark already been on base once today with a single, or first time up in the first. That one poked and it'll go foul against the fence. We'll do it again at 3-2. Three scoreless for Prickett so far. Has left a combined 3 on base for the Broncos. Huge pitch between Prickett and Ailey Clark. 3-2. High and out for ball 4. So Ailey Clark aboard to the walk. It's a runner on. It's a runner on for Kalen Pearson. Center fielder struck out to end the first on 4 pitches. She'll square to bunt, pulls back and swing away. This one lifted into right field, and then will drop down. And standing into second will be Clark. And now the question is, what will it go down in the book as? I heard an error, I've heard a hit. Roll it a single. So Coach Kotzer will potentially make a courtesy runner change, and he will. Tristan Kiner, the sophomore, will be the courtesy runner on second for Ailey Clark. Kaylin Pearson still aboard first. And it's the right fielder, Jaden Kistner. Swings and misses the first after in. Count moves to 0-1. Kistner grounded out to Solara Garcia, her first time up. Again, Kiner on second, Pearson on first. 0-1, bunt placed down, it's a beauty. And Kistner beats the throw. Or nope, never mind. It advances the runners to second and third. Close call at first, but Kistner will not beat the throw. The hottest hitter right now in this doubleheader is Olivia Dyer. First one high, but in for a strike. Dyer 2 for 2 with an RBI. Single and a double. Well, grinding out her first time up. That one high. It was pretty much about the same location. That one called a ball, 1-1. One grounded is short, off the glove of Maslak, and in to score is Kiner, and we're tied at 1. So Pearson advances to third, and Tristan Kiner in to score. And steps in Lindley Vaughn. First pitch swinging and missing. Vaughn grounded out to Prickett. Pearson represents a go-ahead run. Over just 60 feet away on third. Olivia Dyer on first, reached for a third time today. Via the RBI E6. And that one into left center field. That's going to drop down. And it's only going to be a single, as Kotzer will cut off Dyer at second. RBI single for Lindley Vaughn, and the Broncos take their first lead of the game, 2-1. Brooklyn put off, quick visit in the circle. There's only just one out. The catcher, Madison Morris, who gets her first at-bats here in game 2. Morris popped out to Solara Garcia, her first time up, back in the third inning. Morris will lay off the first pitch, and it's in for a strike. Morris just her 7th plate appearance this season, batting .200. Just only one hit so far this year. Ball's behind 0-2. Pivotal 2-on, 1-out scenario. 0-2 release, misses outside, 1-2. Prickett gives up her first runs of the season, both earned. Has been quality. And Morris fouls it off. That's going to catch the fence. Count still 1-2. Prickett gets set and will deliver. That one, a high fly ball into center. And Platt will make the catch for out number 2. Both runners stay put. Two down here in the home half of the 4th as Capri Olson steps in for the 3rd time today. Olson 0 for 1. Was onto the grounded out back in the 3rd, but reached on a walk back in the 1st inning. And a great take at she'll lay off of 1-0. And a great job by Putoff to not get that one past her. Great block to hold the runners at 1st and 2nd. She would have known that Dyer would have been gunning for 3rd, and then vice versa for Vaughn at 1st. Olson charges into that one, fouls it off. Solid crowd down here, mostly in jackets and hoodies. The sun's starting to set here in Spring Hill, nightfall upon us. Time call as they will look to reset on signs. The 2-1 in for a strike. Deuces Wild on the board. Deuces Wild, 2 down, 2 on. That one misses outside. Count moves full, 3-2. Count is full. Look to see some chaos on the paths. Pivotal at bat for Capri Olson. 3-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Aubrey Prickett escapes the inning, but not before giving up 2. The Broncos lead it 2-1 after 4. You're watching Broncos softball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Find whole body wellness with Sozo Chiropractic in downtown.
Here in the top of the 5th, final line for the Broncos. 2 runs on 2 hits with 1 error. They left 2 on base. It's Garcia, Crane, Platt, and then back to the top of the order with Maslack if anyone gets on. And And Solar Garcia is welcomed with a strike. Chieftains have left one stranded each of the last 2 innings. They've been able to score everybody around back in the first and then didn't have a runner on in the second at all. Solara Garcia quickly down to an 0-2 count. Both her and her older sister both have played softball in this program. Her older sister Santiana, which I graduated with. You're in attendance today. 0-2, check swing. Did she go around? No. Count at 1-2. Laura held off just in time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. That one grounded to short. Olsen, quick throw. Got her. And Capri Olsen, a great play. 1 up, 1 down. She'll look at Skylar Shepard, who has been quality from her so far. Just 1 earned run. Start to Charlie Crane. Flew out to Kaylin Pearson her first time up back in the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss for a strike. Chieftain fans, your next chance to catch Chieftain softball on the air on Tuesday, April 7th against the Bishop Ward Cyclones. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dylan Funk, Dennis Strenton will have you covered. The game begins at 4 o'clock. Again against Bishop Ward. That's their next game on the schedule, so they've got 5 days to recoup after this doubleheader. 1-2 pitch. Grounded past Olsen into left field, and it's a 1-out single for Charlie Crane. See how that's ruled in the book. Well, it'd have to be a single, and it is, in fact, a single for Charlie Crane via the official scores. Bunt placed by Platt, and they weren't able to make a play, although Crane is off second, and she dives back in safely. Bit of a mistimed dive, and she's having a laugh about it. And Caden, that wasn't a slide, that was a full dive back into second base. Go back to the top of the order. Says Emerson Maslack. 2 for 2, a double and a single today. That one grounded past third. It's fielded by Olsen, and she will not make a throw. And the bases are now loaded. And out comes Coach Kotzer, who not the most pleased with what he's seeing. Can imagine this is just going to be a simple, quick regroup. There's one out on the board for the Broncos, but it's been back-to-back-to-back singles. Crane, Platt, Maslack, the 3 on. Kylie put off and Farrah Hall, so the next 2 due up. So a quick regroup for the Broncos as to try and escape this inning without giving up a run. That's probably the latest re-enter I've ever had. I mean, I think you and I could see that Clark re-entered back in quite some time ago, and of course it's understandable. He was just trying to relay that to me, but normally it's after every half inning he does it. First pitch is high, but in for a strike at the top of the zone to put off. Had a sack RBI back in the first, and I believe she was out of the box in the third, which was a third out. Oh, 1 inside, ball and a strike. Again, Crane on third, Platt on second, Maslack on first. Kylie put off another RBI chance. Check swing, they'll say she did go around, also in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Neither team has left 3 on base today. Most anyone's left on is 2. The Broncos did it twice last game. The Chieftains will look to try and avoid being the first team to leave 3 stranded. Again, there's just 1 out. And looks to be a baseball was thrown on the field, so put off will have more time to mentally reset. Another 1 ball, 2 strike count. That one misses low, 2-2. It's another chance for put off to try and put the Chieftains at either a tie or back in the lead for the first time since the first inning when they struck first. And put off calls time again. Potentially to ice Shepard or get herself mentally reset. Looking for her first hit of the day. That one low and in, count full. You can see the mind games going on between Putoff and Shepard. Now the last thing you want to do is walk in a run, and it'll tie it. Maybe Putoff's second RBI. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Shepard looking to be out closer from getting out of the jam. In there for strike 3. So Putoff is rung up for the second out. And a huge sigh of relief for Skylar Shepard. Get her 4th punch out of the day. And it's all in the hands of Farrah Halsa. First one in for a strike. And the Chieftain fans here in attendance didn't like that one. I'll say it was just a bit high. So Shepard starts ahead. Popped up in the infield. Shepard makes the catch. And the Broncos get out of a bases-loaded jam. Thanks to a big strikeout on put-off and then a pop-up from Halsa. We head to the bottom of the 5th. The Broncos still lead it 2-1.
Find whole body wellness with Sozo Chiropractic in downtown Spring Hill. Relax and recharge with medical grade infrared. Experience natural relief with dry needling and acupuncture. Or try stem wave therapy, a cutting edge option for pain relief and healing. Whether it's you, your kids, or your family, Sozo Chiropractic is here to help you feel your best. Visit us at 102 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-0010. Sozo Chiropractic. Relax, restore, and
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Bottom of the 5th here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Brendan Bull and Caden Carbajo back here with you. I'd like to thank our viewers here on Spring Hill Sports Live and also our viewers on Tonganoxie Sports Live. First pitch swinging is Fraley. That one into right field, and it'll be tracked down by Lila Carlton. 1 down. Skylar Shepard steps in. First pitch, swung on and missed. Shepard has struck out twice today. That one just tying out. Count even at a ball and a strike. One, fouled off right at the top of the fence, and count moves to 1-2. That one lifted into center, and that'll bloop in for a 1-out base hit for Skylar Shepard. And for Skylar Shepard, her second hit of the day, it's a single. 1 on and 1 down. Riley Thomas, a sophomore, to be the courtesy runner at first for Shepard. As it's Haley Clark, the first baseman. Tristan Kinder will be the courtesy runner if she's able to get on, or they might go to somebody else. And that one lifted into left, and that one will bloop in for a single. Back-to-back base hits for the Broncos. as Shepard and Clark put 2 on and just 1 down for the Broncos here in the 5th. So not going to do the courtesy as Clark will remain aboard first. Here's Kaylin Pearson. First one is high, but just reaches the top of the zone for a strike. Oh, 1 liner to second for 1 on a first. They're doubled up. And a line-out double play is how we end this 5th inning. The Broncos leave 2 stranded. We head to the 6th. 2-1. Broncos still in front. Here in the top of the 6th, again, coverage of Bronco Athletics this season presented by Strode Orthodontics. First pitch in for a strike to Kalen Weehee, Prickett, Reichman, Garcia, if anyone gets on. Weehee ground out in a fly out today. One ball, one strike. Good ground out. It's on 4 pitches. Low and inside, 2 balls and a strike. So ground out to Olivia Dyer. On the fly out in right field to Jaden Kistner. And we fouls it off. Count it 2-2. Shepard in 5 innings will work at 70 pitches. Has 4 strikeouts on the day. 2-2. That one skied in the infield and under it's Fraley, 1 down. 5 pitch at bat between Weehee and Shepard, and there's 1 down for Aubrey Prickett. One in the dirt to Prickett. Popped out to Shepard in the 2nd and then struck out back in the 4th on 5 pitches. Was the 3rd of Shepard's 4 strikeout victims today. One ball, one strike. kind of a homecoming for me, seeing all the people I know from my hometown of Tonganoxie, seeing the community here in Spring Hill that is supporting me well. Grounded to third. Dyer throw to first in time. There's 2 down. It'll bring in Haley Reichman. First pitch in for a strike to Reichman, lined out to Clark, and then grounded out to Fraley. Back in 4th inning. That's how we ended the 4th inning. On one line, right to Fraley for out number 3. It's stretch time here in Spring Hill, and it's sponsored by Michael Grant at Farnborough Financial Services. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected to protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit my 117th South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-0236. Back in just 60 here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Bottom half the sinks, last chance for the Broncos to add some insurance. Jaden Kistner, Olivia Dyer. And the third batter in the order, Lindley Vaughn. And then it'll be to Madison Morris if anyone to get on. And the home half of the 6. High pop-up in chase, Weehee, and put off. And put off makes the play. And what an effort from Kylie Putoff to range over all the way as it was hook and foul almost to the fence. And it saves a second chance for Kistner to get back to bat. We would have had a shot of it if this beam isn't in the way. You'll have to go to the game changer footage on one of the parents. One of the parents will have it for you. .1-0 jam shot in the infield. Weehee makes the play, 2 down. Lindley Vaughn with 2 down and nobody on. Wanted an RBI single bank in the 4th, a 2-run 4th inning for the Broncos that put themselves back in front, or in front for the first time today. First one outside. Vaughn behind on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Take a peek over next door to softball. That game currently in the top of the 7th. 2-0 Broncos lead it. 1 out on the board, 0-1 count. Here it's 2-1 Broncos. as Vaughn fouls it off, counted a ball and 2 strikes. Looks to be the Chieftains have runners on second and third with 1 out next door. So that'll be a fun game to tune into. Can only find that on Game Changer. 1-2. It's a dribbler that'll hook foul. Put off and pick it. We're in pursuit of that one.
We need to ask our boss, BJ Harris, if he could do a 2-crew setup for softball and baseball.
That could be ideal. That could be ideal. Normally, the only time we have 2 crew setups is for be 2 different sports of, well, of course, baseball and softball are different sports, but I mean in reference to baseball and or softball and soccer. That's kind of the 2 crew approach we have here on the channel. Although it would be nice to have baseball and softball at the same time on the channel. It's another, very true. It's another 1-2 to Lindley Vaughn. Prickett looking to get out of this inning. I want high and in. 2-2. Just oh so close, right in the zone. Count extends to 2-2. 7th pitch between Prickett and Vaughn. And Vaughn hits that the opposite way. It's right to Charlie Crane. And it's a 1-2-3 bottom of the 6th. Chieftains have a 1-run deficit headed into the 7th with 3 outs to work with. Can they mount the comeback? They'll have to find out when we come back.
My name is Dr. Claire Strode. I'm the owner and orthodontist here at Strode Orthodontics. You may run into me out at the soccer fields or out on the baseball diamonds. The things that I love most about orthodontics are when patients tell me how much they enjoy their smile and how much more confidence they have after having their treatment. We love serving the families and people here in South Johnson County and also surrounding areas. And I look forward to serving you and your family.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a 3rd-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Beautiful sunset overlooking the softball field here at Spring Hill High School. Here on the softball diamond. (2-1) our score. Slar Garcia, Charlie Crane, Carson Platt. The next 3 due up. Emerson Maslack, if anyone gets on, to go back to the top of the order. Two balls and no strikes, and you can hear the close frustration of the infield of the Broncos. Thinking that one was in there. I'd say the zone's very high and low, and then very condensed between white to white. 2-0, blooped into right, and running to make the play is Kistner. There's 1 down. It looks to be the Chieftains next door are able to get a run in. It's a 2-1 ball game in the 7th with 2 down. We've got 1-run games right next to each other, Caden. How about it? Nothing better than that. 1 down to Charlie Crane. That one high and in. Do I want to call both games? Do I want to channel my inner Kevin Harlan? On a start to Charlie Crane, a fly out and a single. It's been the day. He gets jammed there. Fouls it right to the fence. Ball and a strike. I believe based on the height next door, it's Merrick Davenport on for the Chieftains. Merrick Davenport stands at 6'7", I believe. He gets a. Both those brothers, him and Mason, are freakishly tall. His brother Mason, currently with the Dunedin Blue Jays, single-A affiliate, was signed as an undrafted free agent. 1-1. That one, I would have gotten really scared if that one would have left the yard and right to us. I would have had my hand ready. I would have had my hand ready just in case. Getting the ball in 2 strikes. Yeah. 1 ball and 2 strikes next door on Davenport. Chieftains down to their final strike here. That one slips away. 2-2 the count. Away from Shepard. Two and two the count to Charlie Crane. And Keaton Neal secures the final out for the Broncos. 2-1. This one flied into second. Fraley makes the catch. 2 down and 1 to go. Final score next door, Chieftains 1, Broncos 2. In steps in Carson Platt, representing the final out for the Chieftains here. 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single today. She misses and gets behind on that one, 0-1. That one popped up. Morris, mask off. Can't make the play. Count was 0-2, and Platt down to the final strike. Skylar Shepard will look for the sign. Fires the 0-2. Swung on and fouled off into foul territory. Count still at 0-2. So we'll look to get the softball back in. Another 0-2 coming up to Platt. Shepard's for fire. That one fouled off, and that'll be out of play once again. Platt and Shepard battling. Freshman v. sophomore. Oh, 2. Grounded hard to second. Fraley. Throw to first in time. Broncos complete the sweep and take their first 2 wins of conference play. Final score 2-1. So we'll quickly head to our post-game show, as I know they're looking to try and shut off the lights here in the facility. Our post-game show presented by L8 Insurance Group. L8 has served area communities for decades. When you're out traveling to your next big matchup, be sure to look for an L8 Insurance location near you or online at l8insurancegroup.com. back-to-back 1-2-3 innings for the Broncos, who take care of business. 2-1, the final score. Chieftains finish with 1 run on 6 hits with 1 error. The Broncos had 1 hit in the third. 1 hit in the first, 1 hit in the third, 2 in the fourth. He had 2 in the fifth, and then none in the sixth. So the Broncos had 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors. And Caden, you could say the difference for the Chieftains is the left on base situation. And he stranded 5 runners on base in the last 3 between the 5th and the 3rd. And that's runs that could easily tie this game or even take the lead in this game. And it's such a pivotal moment. You can't put the blame on any person. It's just a matter of Spring Hill's pitching was just on point today. Only just 2 runs allowed today, or 3 runs allowed today. And how about Kistner and Skylar Shepard today? Phenomenal.
Yeah, they both played a pivotal role in this. They got the big innings that you needed.
How about the clutch genes from Coach Katzer's squad? I mean, you talk about, timely hitting and making sure that your at-bats count. And the Broncos, what they did today with the timely hits, able to move runners, advance runners the way they did, and the timing in the timely manner they did whenever they started off 0-1. After the Chieftains successfully were able to move runners via the leadoff hit from Emerson Maslak, and then Kylie Putoff for the back-to-back games had the RBI sack bunt to be able to score the first runs in each game. Broncos battled back and were able to secure the sweep. First 2 wins in conference play. They improved to 4-2 on the season. An impressive bounce back after dropping 2 and starting off winning 2. For Coach Kotzer, you can't ask for much better. And the fashion they did is a note for us here from Spring Hill. Make sure we'll take a look at what we've got next on the schedule for you. For Spring Hill, we've got a softball doubleheader for you here on April 20th when the Broncos take on St. Thomas Aquinas. That game will now be here, although originally was scheduled at Johnson County Community College. It has been moved here. It's on April 20th. That doubleheader begins at 4:30. 4:30 and around 6:30. Next softball game's on the air. Those will be the final softball games on the air for the spring, although playoff softball up in the air. We'll have to see on the status of how the season goes. That'll do it for us here. It's been a pleasure welcoming the spring season with you here on your home of the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live. For BJ Harris and Caden Gravajo, I'm Brendan Bolin. You've been watching Broncos softball on Spring Hill Sports Live. See you next time, folks. Go Broncos.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.